Hello everybody, my name is Python and welcome back to the 4th episode here of the Ultra Hardcore series. I do hope you guys are having a fantastic day. Thank you so much as always for all the beautiful support you guys have been showing this series and the channel lately. I very much do appreciate it. Hey there Sven, how you doing? Ah, beautiful kitty cat, isn't he? Ah, so cute. But guys, as always, if you do want to continue to show your support for the series, do so by dropping a like. I'd very much appreciate it. And of course, if you do want to go on further, use code Python when ordering any Sneak Energy drinks or any of my Apex gaming PCs. So let's start off by having ourselves a little bit of a rest so we can spend the entire Minecraft day doing whatever it is we're going to be doing. And you know what that thing is? It's going to be base building day. That's right, my friends. Today is finally base building day. We're going to make ourselves a bit of a house here. I'm thinking maybe like a 2-story house. And eventually, I'd like to go ahead and sort of adapt this little lake here. Maybe make a mini fishing hut nearby or something like that. And yeah, we could have ourselves a little bit of an area to fish, if not in the ocean. You know, it's just a nice little feature here at the end of the day, and I figured, you know what, why don't we just adapt it and make it into something nice? So for the actual house itself, we're going to be using this land here, so it's sort of dominating this view, right? So yeah, we'll come out of our bed in the morning, we'll look out upon our dominion and be like, oh my goodness, what amazing ocean view we got going on here. It's like prime real estate, isn't it? Oh dear, dudes, I'm excited. So, yeah, what we have in our chest here, we have ourselves a bunch of cobbled deep slate, which of course is a brand new 1.17 block, and I felt like it was only fit that we would go ahead and try to do something with this block. Now, check it out, guys. There are many, many varieties of deep slate, which is why it's one of my favorite new blocks of all time. I mean, come on, look at it. Polished deep slate, you got tiles and deep slate bricks, you got chiseled deep slate, and of course, you got stairs, slabs, and wall variants for every single one of them. There's just so much, dudes. Look at it. It's fantastic, isn't it? So what we're going to be doing is trying to use a combination of this here deep slate with maybe some woodsy doodles. I felt like that could be a good way to go, right? I mean, I have used deep slate and oak wood together before, and I felt like they went really, really well together. So, let's try and figure out just what kind of resources we need, and we'll make a bit of a start. As always, we'll start off with the foundations, and then we'll just sort of, I don't know, go from there. So here's the thing, guys. It sounds very, very strange to say, but this might actually wind up being one of the more dangerous things I take on in this UHC series, building our first house. Because, if you think about it, say for example you have yourself a whole bunch of 4-block tall supports, you just jump off it and you're taking damage already. So, yeah. We've got to be careful. We've got to try not to be a silly nincompoop doofus brain, alright? So, yeah, I mean, to be honest, as you guys probably know, that's probably easier said than done. But, well, we'll try our best anyway. So, let's go up. Let's go 3 blocks up this time. And we'll just sort of go at it from there. Right, what do we have in here? Okay, we've got a little bit of oak log supply. We definitely need a little bit more. But what I was thinking is something nice and simple, whereby we have these as the supports. In fact, to be honest, if these are going to be the sort of the corner supports, I feel like these should be sort of further out. So, for example, if I did that there, and then we started to do a little bit of this, then, yeah, we could have ourselves something that looks kind of decent. So, yeah, as I mentioned, we have indeed worked with these 2 blocks together before on one of my old snapshot Let's Plays, and they really did work well together. At the moment, of course, it looks a little bit crummy, but once we start getting in a bunch of features around the place, like trapdoors, leaves, flower pots, all that kind of dealio, then this is gonna look fantastic. Random side note, I really like how we originally had the plan to use this to just get bookshelves, but now it's just about dead. I'm such a nincompoop, aren't I? I just freaking used the entire axe up just as is, didn't I? Okay, so I've got an alternate plan for this here lake now. Maybe we just have ourselves like a bit of a sort of backyard here, coming off here, with a little bit of a pathway that just leads to the lake, and then this lake is all sort of enclosed with walls and leaves and such, and then, yeah, it could just become a feature of the house right here, right? Ooh. I kind of like that. That's kind of a cool idea, isn't it? Huh. Alright, so yeah, this is the sort of shape and size we've got going on so far. And, well, I don't know about you guys, but it seems to be like a pretty darn good space, really. I mean, there's a lot of space, which is great. And then obviously we can make like a second story, maybe even an attic layer. Alrighty guys, so far so good. We've got the main entrance here. I was thinking of making like a half second level here, and then if there is space for an attic, then we can use that as a room as well. So this is going to be covered up. Maybe there's a staircase to the side here or something. This little area here, I was kind of thinking of making it a little bit of an enchant basement, right? So we'll put the enchant table right there, surround it with bookshelves and little crafting stations, for example, I don't know, a grindstone, all that kind of stuff, anvil. Yeah, that could be a cool idea. And then maybe on top of it, we could have a little bit of a raised area here. I'm not entirely sure what we could put up here. I don't know, a kitchen, maybe just a seating area. I don't know, something that'll do the job real nice, like, you know what I'm saying? And then obviously we got, you know, all the space down here to do something with as well. So at the end of the day, we've got lots of space to work with, guys. There's lots of things we could do inside this house, and I'm pretty excited to see exactly where it goes. There we are. You see, we got ourselves a little bit of a second level here. We've got ourselves a little raised area here. Still not entirely sure what we want to do with this yet. Maybe we can make it into a little kitty cat area. What do you guys think, huh? Little bit of a kitty cat area. The kitty cat can go ahead and just sort of, I don't know, keep an eye on the enchant area below him, such. You like that, Sven? Would you like that? Oh, I don't even know anymore. All right, well, yeah, here we are. A good amount of space to work with. I was thinking of going with just a nice basic cobblestone floor because, I don't know, I kind of figured maybe that'll go quite well with everything else. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy time again. There we go. And, yeah, we're still going with the project here. So, obviously, with the second story area, we'll just have ourselves like a second story window. But then with this sort of taller room here, we're going to have ourselves nice, big, tall windows. I thought that looked pretty darn cool. Be able to see all of our surroundings, not just some of them, but all of them. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, this is looking pretty good so far. So yeah, we're just going to keep on going with it, and I'll keep on bringing you guys back with some progress updates as we continue to make progress here. I've got to be honest, building episodes have never really been my strongest suit. Like, I've never really felt like I've possessed the necessary commentary skills to make building episodes interesting, which is why you might notice that I do a lot of cutting around when I do building episodes, you know? So, yeah, I do apologize about that, but you gotta understand, I just, you know, I don't feel like I'm that entertaining in terms of, you know, building episodes or trying to make them seem interesting. So, yeah, that's why there's usually a lot of cutting when it comes to building episodes, just saying. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, this is starting to get kind of resource intensive at this point. There's a lot of things still to be done here. We need to get the windows in. We need to figure out all the other bits and bobs. There's just loads of things to do, man. Like, I mean, that's the thing about me doing larger builds. Like, I don't usually do larger builds for any of you guys who have been around on the channel for any amount of time. Because honestly, one of the things that I genuinely struggle with is proportions, you know? Trying to make things, you know, the right size. So, for example, you don't want to have, like, a wide build and then have it just be a few blocks tall, because then it just sort of looks like a stump, you know? It doesn't really look that great. Proportions in Minecraft building are everything. They really, really are. So, yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's one of the things I've always struggled with when it comes to Minecraft building. But, I mean, there's no way of getting better other than going ahead and actually practicing it, right? So, yeah. Well, I knew the time would come, ladies and gentlemen. We're pretty much out of deep slate here. Oh, man. Deep slate mining is going to be a little bit of a pain when we don't have efficiency on any of our pickaxes, but hey-ho, I want to get this thing done. I want to, at the very least, get the infrastructure of our home here done, and then I would be pretty happy to call that, like, you know, done for today's episode anyway. And then, of course, we just work on, you know, other parts of it in other episodes, right? And, of course, who knows? We might just come across some diamondos or other resources we might otherwise need. So, you know, kind of two birds with one stone, huh? Blimey O'Reilly. These deep slate blobs are friggin' enormous, man. This is still the same deep slate blob as before, and we're still going. I mean, you can tell just how big it is just by the fact that the durability of my pickaxe currently is getting kind of low, huh? Wow. I can't believe just how much deep slate you can actually find down here, even in just 1.17. Obviously, when it comes to 1.18, once you get to, I think it's Y0 and below, it's all gonna be deep slate. You're literally not even gonna find a single piece of normal stone down there, I think. So, yeah. There's a lot of deep slate to be had, my friendos. Alrighty, guys. Decided to put a painting up here because we got like a large amount of blank space. And to be honest, there's only one painting I can think of that would work here. Considering that I myself am a creeper. Where's that creeper in the window painting, huh? Where is it? Where is it? I want that creeper in the freaking window painting. Wait, seriously. Up there it is. Got him. We got there in the finish. Yeah, look, it's my green creeper brothers, man. Oh, they're so cool. All right, folks, I don't know about you, but I would probably consider this to be probably the most dangerous part of this build. Getting the roof on. It sounds really silly, doesn't it, from the outset? But when you think about it, if I fall down from here, that's maybe a few hearts of irreversible, well, mostly irreversible damage. I mean, I do have a couple of golden apples and such on me, but, you know, I would rather not use that now. I'd rather use that when it comes to, I don't know, let's say a boss fight, when I might actually need them the most. So, yeah, we're going to be super freaking careful here, man. We really, really do. But this is going to be like a very, very simple hut-style roof, where it starts off sort of nice and diagonal at the outsides here, and then sort of, I don't know, smooths off gradually as you get towards the top. And what that is hopefully going to do is lend itself to the ability to be able to make ourselves an attic. Well, I'll tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, my little pinky finger is going to be extremely buff by the end of today's episode. Holding down the shift key so I don't wind up taking fall damage and falling off and being a nincompoop. Woo! I tell you what, it's getting some good old exercise today. Oh, goodness me. All right, well, let's go ahead and get this thing done. So we go up like this, then we go across a couple blocks to try and smooth it off a little bit, then up again, and then across. And yeah, it meets up nice and easily in the center here. Yeah, alright, that's looking kind of cool. So let's do the same over this side as well. So we've got 1, 2, 3 sets of stairs. Okay, then we go up, and then up again, and then we go across, and then up, and then we simply connect it up like so. Yeah, alright. So what we can maybe do now is just sort of connect the top, and then what we're going to wind up doing is just using, I don't know, maybe some wood in the middle, you know, just to sort of fill in the roof. There we go, my friends. Just doing the last of the filling in the roof here, and then we can start working a bit more on completing the infrastructure. Now, of course, one thing I do want to do is make sure that no mobs could spawn up here, so I think it would be a good idea to maybe, I don't know, just chuck a couple of torches every now and again, just for now anyway. There we go. Maybe we need to put a couple along here as well. I mean, the less amount of mobs I have spawning around here, the better at the end of the day, so I think that doing this is going to be worth it. So there we go. Right, what we're going to do now is just quickly use this water to get ourselves down without hurting ourselves. All right, there we are. That worked out pretty well. All right, and we'll have a look at this from the front. We'll have a look, see how it's looking. You know what? That's actually not looking too bad. We just need to sort of extend these supports all the way up to the top. And look at that, guys. There's loads of freaking space there. We could have an easy, easy attic. Oh, wow. There might actually be quite a lot of space in that attic as well, huh? Oh, man. Oh, the excitement is real, guys. It's really starting to get there, isn't it? Now that we have a roof on it, the build feels a little bit more, I don't know, official? I don't know if that's the word, but you guys get what I mean. Hey, there we go. That's looking way better, isn't it? Yeah, alright, so as far as I can see, there's a couple of things I might need to do. Maybe we get some upside down wood inside of here, just so it sort of matches the outer rim here. I don't really like the fact that there's deep slate sort of poking out there, so maybe I could do a little bit of, I don't know, wood decoration, maybe stairs at the side, slabs in the middle. Yeah. It's nice. It's nice going ahead and just sort of, I don't know, taking a step back and just looking at your build and then just trying to figure out what exactly needs to be done just to sort of finish it off, I guess. Let's have a look at the back, of course. Yeah, kind of the same kind of dealio, right? So we just need ourselves a bunch of these here slabs and stairs, and then we can start smoothing off a bunch of edges and making this build feel a little bit more complete. So, let's go ahead, chomp down on some bread, and I'm gonna get on with all these little improvements. Alrighty, guys, another beautiful rest, and a well-deserved rest for the Pythonator, because check it out, guys, I did some little tinkering around and some jiggery-pokery, and check it out, we now have an attic. And there's loads and loads and loads of space to put loads and loads of storage. So, for example, we could put ourselves a whole bank of chests back here, because these are only slabs, so we'll still be able to open the chests, of course. We could have ourselves maybe another bank of chests over here. And because we have a 2-block high space, we can actually sort of roam around in here freely. And, yeah, it's all a good time. So, what is going on here? If I was to go ahead and do that... Okay, so those are only slabs as well. So, I could put 2 high chests here, and we would still be able to access them. Ooh, and then of course we've got our little bedroom area here, and then we go down to the ground floor. Oh yeah. Dudes, we've done a lot of stuff today. Let's just make sure it's still looking good from the outset here. Do you know what? I'd say so. I think that's still looking pretty darn good, my friendos. Yeah, alright. You know what we're going to do now? We are... Nope. 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 Nope, nope. Oh my goodness, that arrow actually almost hit me. You son of a gun. Oh, darn it, man! You son of a poo. I don't like you anymore. He shouldn't have shot that so quick, man. I don't expect them to shoot that arrow so... Really? Really, Spider? Really? Really? Like, really, really? You really just did that to me. You absolute piece of poo. No one likes you, Spider. No one does. Gosh darn it. Ah, well, looks like we've finally taken our first bits of damage in the series. We've still got 9 hearts left. If we get ourselves down to 8 hearts, I will, of course, eat a regenerative golden apple here. And then, yeah, we'll basically get the full effectiveness of it. In that it regenerates 2 hearts and not just 1. If I was to eat a golden apple right now, I'd basically only be using half of its effectiveness. So, therefore, it would seem like a bit of a waste if I was to eat one now, which is why I'm not. So, what we're going to do, just to finish up here, I thought it would be a cool idea to go ahead and start grabbing these chests and making more chests, more to the point, and just seeing about making a chest room, a storage room, finally, for your boy, the Pythonator. It's about frickin' time, isn't it? We've got 29 chests on our person, and we're going to see just how much space we can actually fill in with that. Now, of course, bear in mind, we can have chests sort of right next to each other nowadays. It's not like the old days, where you had to leave a gap in between, is it? So, yeah, this is gonna be absolutely brilliant. In fact, I should even be able to put chests there, right? Wait, what? I can't? Why can't I open them? What? Oh. Any particular reason for these being full blocks? I mean, they shouldn't be. They don't need to be, right? We could just go ahead and do that, and then they'll look totally fine still. There we are, and then we can still open them. Okay, brilliant. And like I said, we can still go ahead and have like a little floating chest here, just because why not? Although I think maybe one thing I will do is maybe put like a trapdoor underneath it. In fact, if I was to put a slab underneath it, I could still walk under it. Huh, okay. Well, that works as well. Alrighty, guys. Just putting in a couple of finishing touches before ending off today's episode. Maybe a little bit of a flower pot action there. And check it out. We've got ourselves a nice little bedroom area. I could potentially put some little bits and bobs along this back wall here. I don't know, maybe like a furnace or a chest just for our general belongings. And then, yeah, we've actually got this area up here entirely done as well. Of course, if we do have ourselves things like leather for item frames, then we could probably level up this little storage room just a little bit so we can see exactly what's in the chests. But hey-ho, all is looking well, isn't it? You know, from the start of today's episode, not even having a base, to having this now. Ooh, yeah. I'm feeling pretty good about it, my dudes. I'm feeling pretty darn good about it indeed. So, yeah, maybe next episode or a future episode, we could go ahead and work on adding, like, a bit of a yard here, including this lake, as I was mentioning previously. And then, obviously, you know, working on the exterior here a little bit. Maybe some interior bits as well. Maybe we try and get ourselves the enchant area up and going. There's lots of things still to be done, my friends, in terms of gearing up and having the basics. So, yeah, all is well. So, for now, though, my friends, let's go ahead and get Sven inside of the base. Come on, buddy. We're going to show you the new base here, bud. Come on. In you come. Oh, look at you. Oh, no, he's going to go on to bed, isn't he? What? I mean, I've heard of being a nature lover, but this is on a whole nother level. What the devil? It's just so stupid. Sven, what are you doing, broski? Well, apparently Sven has gone ahead and found his permanent resting place, so who am I to disturb him? It's just so stupid, dude. Why? Why are you even there, dude? Why? I don't understand this game. So, for now, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to wrap it up for today's episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you guys have enjoyed today's episode and you're excited to see more, do be sure, of course, to drop a like. I'd very much appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Make sure you hit that notification bell as well so you don't miss out on my future content. And, of course, if you guys have any hints, tips, or feedback regarding the build in today's episode, then leave them in the comments area down below. I'd very much appreciate all of your suggestions, if you have any, that is. So, yeah, thanks in advance if you do decide to do that. But, yeah, for now, though, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching. Have yourselves a fantastic rest of your day, and I'm gonna have a well-deserved rest. I'll see you guys in the next one.